Iberian Trail Expedition, episode 12. I'm on the approach to the Picos de Europa mountains, about to attempt an epic and risky 4x4 passage of the range during winter. I checked my GPX maps as I prepared to ascend into the Picos. Nosing the cruiser across a little bridge, I observed the tumbling mountain stream turn brown with rushing water runoff, disturbed by the violent storm in the high mountains above. So I'm now climbing through the foothills of the Picos de Europa. On unpaved roads, there's little waterfalls and gushing mountain rivers coming down from that storm that just blew in overhead. And I'm looking for a campsite. I mean, this is stuff that overlanding dreams are made of. The Picos de Europa is a spectacular high mountain range located in the Cantabrian Cordillera, which extends some 500 kilometers across the north coast of Spain. Far as I know, there's only one way to cross the Picos de Europa off-road. A high mountain pass that wends its way through the peaks at over 2,000 meters above sea level. Normally, this pass is totally snowed in during this time of the year, but this winter has seen unusually low levels of snow in the Picos, and I was told by a few people that there was a chance that I might be able to transit this pass as long as I waited for my perfect weather window. The idea of being the first person to transit the Picos off-road this season had gotten its claws deeply into me, and I decided that I was going to give it my best shot. Once this storm blew over, there was going to be a 36-hour weather window of bright conditions and clear skies. Just enough time, in theory, for me to complete my off-road passage of the Picos de Europa. The tail end of the storm brought with it ragged gusts of wind that blasted through the valleys, and a scattering of intermittent showers that turned the trail muddy as I climbed. I was now driving along the ridgeline of this particular mountain, the novelty of which never seems to get old. Headed due west, my trail was taking me on a winding path through the wild western reaches of the state of Cantabria, heading towards its border in the Picos with the state of Asturias. When I first heard the name Cantabria, it sounded to me like a place name out of a fantasy novel. Cantabria had lived up to my perception of it, a wild and rugged land of towering mountains, remote and spectacular four-wheel drive tracks, endless forested terrain, and challenging, oftentimes brutal 4x4. A lot of which I'd become intimately acquainted with, on many occasions quite unintentionally. Cantabria was a place that I would never forget, but the mountains were calling me. This high mountain pass, shrouded in fog, marked the gateway to my trail further west and the border to Asturias. Before long, my thoughts about making camp and where to do that was superseded by a more pertinent problem: the start of a faint clanking noise from underneath the vehicle. High up here on a mountainside, as nightfall set in, I knew that this could be a problem.